Alrighty.
Well, at least I can see this week.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
you'd recommend that urethramycin antibiotic?
Whatever that stuff was I was putting in my eye, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Nikki and Catherine.
Hello, Nikki. Hello, Catherine.
Yeah, whatever it was that I was putting in my eye, I would recommend it.
Okay. Hi, Jen. Faye. Well, I hope everyone has had so far an enjoyable day. Hello, Rochelle and Melissa.
Had a colorful day.
Okay, so I'm using, as I throw it on the floor, I'm using the Crow deck again because I really actually like it. What are you using, Sean? Several? One?
No, I'm going to use the map deck, the
Okay.
Enchanted Map.
Well,
it is my favorite deck.
Well, this one's becoming one of my favorites. So why don't we start with Nikki? Okay. Nikki, the sun. And okay, for some reason the name Robert came out with the sun. And it could be you're signing some sort of legal paper, shedding light on a situation, but there is something here too that is allowing you to let loose, fly free. And it feels like a very positive thing. It's also very steady, like the horse, one foot in front of the other. And 19 days, 19 weeks. So that's about my time frame for that. Hello, Cheyenne.
And I was presented with the Follow the Leader card for you. And a really clear message that we ask about our guides and everything and what they can offer us and how they can direct us. But tonight they're saying that it's always important to remember that the greatest guide of all is you. That you are your greatest guide. If you listen to your own intuition and follow your own heart, you will always be following the leader.
It's true. So we're going to say hello to Heather, Tracy, Linda, and Liam and Renee. And we will get to everyone. We're just started at the top, so we're working our way down. Catherine, you have the Six of Cups, and this is celebration. Good news coming towards you, letting go, letting loose, and going from difficulties into a smoothness. But it's also about polish. So it could be that you're doing a little dusting, polishing around the house, or you're going to be polishing silver or something, at which point make sure you're wearing proper mask if you're using something that's really strong to the smell.
And I was presented with the Magic Prayer card for you. And the being on the other side speaking to me says, hold tight, that prayer will be answered. So there's a prayer that you've had recently, and it's just going to be a time of celebration because that prayer is going to be answered for you.
All righty. So hello, Jen. Jen, you have the Empress, and this is sitting in position where you allow your heart not so much to guide you, but at least to help you feel what is around you, what decisions you need to make. It's also being balanced as well. And since we're in the spring, I would say it's between now and when cherries come on not the vine, on the tree. And there is a flight and there's direction for you. But the truth is, it all comes down to the heart. What does the heart want? Not that the heart can always have what it wants, but it's definitely talking about what does the heart want.
And I was presented with the Stuck in the Mud card for you. And a very clear message on that that this is a good time to be still. This is a good time not to make quick decisions on anything or enter into anything lightly. This is a good time to be still and know that the next step for you, the next direction, the next turn, all of that will be made very clear to you in the next few days.
Faye, as we're sitting here, in my head is that song, something about love you. I'm in love with you. That's the song. I know it's an old one. I know our Granny B used to sing it, but it just popped into my head, Faye. So I'm putting it out there. Obviously, it's someone who's passed, and they just want you to know that they're around you. And I'm sort of leaning towards Elizabeth, someone who used to smoke. And you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is a guiding card. It's about lighting a path and following the light to where you want, not where you want to be, where you need to be. This is follow the path you got from now to September. And there's a new path that you're going to be following. And they're saying, trust the light that's leading you because you're headed in the right direction.
And I was presented with the deep freeze card for you. But if you notice, right at the lion's paw, the water started to thaw. And I'm being told that there seems to be some things in your life that have been frozen in place lately that you wish would start moving. Well, they're going to start moving. It'll be like spring. It won't come on overnight. It's not an overnight thing. However, movement is going to start happening.
Nice. Rochelle, you have the devil. And this means you're never tied to anything that you don't want to be tied to. And there's a hummingbird that seems to be a messenger. As so again, someone from the other side, Michelle, is trying to get through. They're coming through as a hummingbird. So if you see hummingbirds, it's connected to a lady. And just to let you know, they're there and around you. Plus, this is an opportunity for you to look or consider going into a new position, and also for looking after health.
And I was presented with the coming apart card for you. And a clear message with this one is that this is a great time to create separation between the things you want and the things you don't want. And also people that you want in your life and people that you don't want. This is a great time where everyone will understand that you're moving in kind of a different direction, and those people headed in that direction with you will join in and be joyous, and those that aren't will slide away, and it'll be relatively painless.
All right. Melissa, you have the Lovers. And this is two people of like mind putting their heads together to arrange a gathering within COVID limits of people that want to do the same thing. So think of, doing a barbecue. And I think you're allowed 10 people in a backyard. And having that ability to allow people to come and see you, still close to your bubble and everything. But this is planting a new seed. This is a new idea, a concept, an idea that you're going to be working on. So this could be writing a book. It could be planting a garden. It could be a new job.
And I was presented with the dry desert card for you. And the message with that is that to always remember that though things may seem like there's no rain and there's no life and things are kind of drudging along, that if you watch and you look, there's all kinds of life in the desert. Tremendous amount of life in the desert. So never think for a moment that life is standing still. that it's moving. It's just moving at a slow pace. And that could be a good thing right now.
Well, sort of like the tortoise and the hare, right? You could race through it and still not get to the finish, whereas if you plod through it, you get to where you need to be.
Sometimes when you go really fast, you miss the things you're meant to see.
Absolutely. Cheyenne, you have the Page of Wands. This is a study career, but it's also allowing your voice to be heard. And it's developing an intuitive path for yourself as well. So you may be opening up to either speaking on behalf of spirit, and this could be in paintings. It doesn't have to be actually voice, because voice can represent so many things: words, music, and paintings and writing. So your voice is going to be heard. And remember, it's how you say it, the tone of voice, that makes the strongest impact and has the best effect on people.
And I was presented with the Heal the Ouch card for you. And what I'm led to say to you is there's two ways to present something that you experience to somebody. You can say to them, "You made me," or you can say, "I experienced this when this happened." They both get you results. You have to choose which result you want. Do you want the other person to close down and resist in defense? Or do you want the other person to open up and possibly see things from your point of view? It's your choice, as everything is. But this is a great time to look at how you're presenting things to people and how you're presenting yourself to people.
Yeah. So next is Heather. And just quickly, I'm going to say before we read for Heather, hello, Kathy, Catherine. Oh, Catherine, you're welcome. Amanda and Brenda and Ocean and everyone else. We'll get to you. We're just working our way down the list. So next is Heather. Hello, Heather. You have the Chariot. This is movement. This is literally shifting, moving, renovating, decorating, moving the furniture so you can clean the floor, sort of rearranging. That's what I'm thinking of, rearrangement. But it's also about work. Okay, it's like being told, here you go, here, we're going to direct you to where you need to be next. So there's several things going on in here, but it's also communication. Notice how it looks like, to me, when I look at the card, it looks like the clouds holding the crow's beak shut. But the truth is both of them are open and they're talking. So whatever needs to be discussed, it has to come from the heart, but discuss it.
And I was presented for you with the Golden Palace card. And I have a clear feeling that you are at a time of abundance, that this is a time where wishes and dreams come true for you. And just hold them in your heart and smile, because good things come to those who wait. And it's your time.
Thanks. So Tracy. Tracy's next. Okay. Tracy, I have the Three of Cups. And this is celebration, but it's be careful of how much you celebrate, because the last thing you want is a hangover in the morning. Okay. A little more fruit and vegetable inside of your diet would be highly appreciated, is what I'm told. And there's a little journey. It's about 30 kilometers, possibly 40 kilometers that you're going on. And don't forget to stop and stretch, okay? Really important. Make sure you keep the blood moving. Plus, there's an opportunity for employment, is what I'm hearing. Something that you can do for 2 to 3 days a week.
And I was presented with the coming to life card for you. And the very clear message that this is a time of celebration for you, that there are some good things coming, possibly a new job, possibly an unexpected friend or visitor. But all of this is all good stuff for you. And it's a time to just rejoice and enjoy life.
Okay, so next is Linda. Hi, Linda. Linda, I pulled the Ten of Swords. It looks like that poor bird is wounded, like he's broken arm or a leg, depending on which way you want to look at that. But this could also represent chiropractic care. It can also represent needling or acupuncture as though something's blocked. And to me, well, because they have wings, and the sword wouldn't actually go through anything on the wings. So I'm going to say whatever's bothering you, pull the swords out one at a time, look at it, and decide, is it worthy of your attention? If it's not, put it to the side. Maybe somewhere down the road you might want to look at the situation. But right now I feel that it's more about concentrating on your physical, emotional, and mental health that you should be most concerned about. And at this point, remember that we're not a nurse, doctor, lawyer, financial planner, so you should talk to someone. If you have a concern, please talk to someone.
And I was presented with the Dragon's Lair. And when this card flipped over, the card very clearly said to me, beware where the dragons lie. And I have the impression that there is someone in your life, and I'm going to say another woman, who may smile at your face and stab you in the back every time you turn around. And I think you're aware of this person. I'd be more cautious of them now than anything, what you share in their presence or anything, because beware where the dragons lie.
Yeah. Great advice. Liam. Oh. 3 of Wands. New opportunities presenting themselves. You might be picking up a few casual positions, like adding something to what you're doing. And I don't know if it's with the same company or whether there's something on the side that you're doing. And it's only temporary. It's not going to be forever. All right. But there is something new work related. And this is also you looking at, it's to do with your house, as though you're going up on a ladder or something. So I'm going to say, be careful where you place the ladder. Could be work, might not be home, but just pay attention to where you're putting the footing of the ladder.
Oh, I'll hold the ladder for you tomorrow while you change the burnt out light bulbs over the pool.
Yeah, don't let him. Let me tell you a little
either.
story about him and the ladders.
I was presented with the wide open card for you, Liam. And this is a good time. The message is to be open to change and open to flow, and just allow things to come to you and be shown to you. Stay present in the moment. And this is going to be an interesting journey. Some new stuff coming up and new opportunities. Yeah, just stay with it. And no, you're not allowed to go find another job. You are sentenced to life where you are, because misery likes company.
Wow. Just so you know, I'm hearing Spider-Man's theme song for him. So I think he can fly from building to building without any help.
Oh, we can arrange that.
So we have, is this a different Renee, right? Yes, Renee.
Sure, let's go with that.
I have the 5 of Swords, and this is cleaning house. Whether it's literally your house, whether you're cleaning out the attic, the garage, whether you're letting go of people who, just don't feel like they need to be in your life anymore. This is cleaning house. And once you've cleaned house, turn around and look at what you've done. Don't look back at, oh, maybe I should have kept that person or that piece of paper, because if you've cleaned them, there's a reason you cleaned it out. Okay, so just keep moving forward. You're cleaning house. Plus, there's a little family gathering here. Could be through the phone, internet, where some decisions are going to be made. And I'm going to say, think before you speak.
Well, I agree with that, because I was presented with making a choice. And very clearly, the guides on the other side are saying to think before you talk, to take that time to count to 3 before you answer anything or before you offer your opinion on anything or anything like that. Do the 3 count. And the other piece of information that was given to me, that I was asked to share with you, the process that I use for purging my home. And I pick it up and I go, have I used this in the last year? No. Okay. That's the answer as to whether you're going to keep it or not. And it's fine. We change, right? We change all the time. And what was of interest of me last year is not necessarily of interest to me this year. So, and it's the same with everybody. So don't worry about the things that you're letting go of. Just let go. You'll be better for it.
Yeah. So, hello, Kathy. Kathy, you have the 4 of coins. Yep, 4 coins. And first of all, mind your money, watch your wallet. But I also feel like you're trying to save for something, like to put a little money away for something that is near and dear to your heart. Now, it could take 4 months to 4 years to accomplish this. But when you have it all together, the money's going to be there, and whatever trip it is you're planning, you're going to be able to go on it. Now, the other thing is sort of think you're helping someone move house, or I see boxes, but I don't feel like they're your boxes. So if you're helping someone move, please make sure that boxes are packed properly. You're lifting them properly, because what I see is a box you lift up and everything falls out the bottom. So just make sure everything's packed properly.
And I was given the Metamorphosis card for you. And just a clear message that this is the time of change in your life. That some of the change is stuff that you're not anticipating, and some of it is stuff that you are anticipating. But it's time of change. And the change can be both good and not so good. I kind of don't like to use the word bad because of my own personal beliefs around that word. It's your choice, but change is definitely on the horizon for you.
And I'm going to say thank you, Kathy, for the advice on the honey. This is allergies, so it's just playing torture with me this year. So next is our Catherine. Catherine.
Catherine saying thank you.
Yeah, she's saying thank you. And then it's Amanda. Mm-hmm. And hello, Amanda. Amanda, I picked the 3 of Hearts, and this is literally, as you can see, sword stuck through the heart. And you have had heartache, but I feel as though it's mending. It's coming not 100% to an end, but you're coming above it. See how the crow's standing above it, the one's flying from it. So I feel like this transition of coming out of heartache is what you're going to be working on this next year. So take it slow. Don't speed walk through it. Just add a nice steady pace, and you're going to find a lot of changes happening for you.
And I was presented with Spirit of Place, and just told that you are in the right place at the right time, and that know that your heart and all the walls around it are being mended. The walls are being taken down. Your heart's being mended. And that you're in this place where your spirit can really shine through and not just impact other people's lives, but impact your own. And what a great time in life to be at that place where your spirit gets to shine through. Know that home is where the heart is.
It can also be where you throw your hat.
No.
So, okay, so Brenda's next. Hello, Brenda. And Brenda, you have the King of Wands. Actually, that's not what I thought the card was when I first looked at it, but this is the King of Wands. And this is sitting in a nice position, knowing that whatever you're putting out there is coming back towards you. You don't have to roar like the lion or crow like the crow. You're just there. New opportunities, branching off at work, enjoy the summer, and know that you should be proud of what you have accomplished and have yet to accomplish as well.
Brenda, I was presented with the magic shapeshifter for you. And as you can see, it isn't so much that the shapeshifter is juggling all that stuff, because if you look, his hands are together. It's that the shapeshifter has the ability to adapt to the situation they're in. And I'm seeing that you're going to be in a few situations lately where that ability, in the next little while, where that ability to be able to adapt and just be part of any situation is really going to pay off in big dividends for you. So just stay with who you are and everything will be fun.
Yeah. Jen says thank you. And then there's Ocean.
Ocean.
Hello, Ocean. I have the 7 of Cups. It's an emotional card, but it's acquiring your dreams, your aspirations in life, the unexpected things that you think you want but forgot about, maybe from the past. Things are coming around, basically. And they're coming around in a cycle, so it could be 7 months of just little things coming at you or one huge thing. But it's be appreciative of what you have and know that there's always going to be more waiting for you.
And I was presented with Goblin's card for you. And the unique thing about goblins is that they only have the power that you give them. So the less you focus on them, the weaker they are. And the advice I'm being told to give you is don't worry about the goblins. Let them do what they do. They go away. They only want your attention. And if you give them attention, so there's a couple people you're having challenges with right now, just go, yeah, okay. And they'll go away. Yes, I know one of them probably owes you some money or there's some money involved some way or the other. You know, they're trying to get money from you, but just don't give it any energy and it'll go away.
Okay, Faye says thank you. And so does Rochelle and Melissa and Cheyenne and Heather and Tracy and Linda. So that brings us back up to Amanda's
did you read what Amanda wrote?
No, yeah, that's what I mean. I wanted to say welcome to everyone and then go back up to Amanda's question. Okay. Sean, do you want to start?
Well, no, you go ahead.
Okay.
I don't have anything for Amanda's question.
Okay, so Amanda's 3:30 normally is the prime time that between, I'll say midnight to 4 o'clock in the morning is prime time for spirit to wake us, to let us know that they're around us. And the very fact you said your dad and granny, I actually heard your dad's name when I was reading for Kathy, but I knew it wasn't for Kathy, then I forgot. So what they're just letting you know is they're there to help you. I don't hear them saying someone's passing. I think this is all about emotional support that they've been trying to give you through your dreams. And just, know that they love you. Okay, we read for Ocean. And now we have another Kathy.
Kathy Coleman.
And then, okay. Casey. She said to call her Casey. Then we have Kim, Helena, Brandy. And then we'll follow the rest. Kayleen. Okay, let's read for Linda. Oh, no, sorry. Casey.
Casey.
Casey. Okay, just a minute. I need a card. Oh, nice. Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, possibly some money coming towards you and small dividends. And being able to climb the mountain, no matter what obstacle is put inside of your path, Kathy or Casey, you can get over it. And it's also about, well, that's weird. It's about the reinvention of the wheel here. Something that you need to do instead of following the same pattern that you've always done. It's time to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, I might disagree with reinventing the wheel, but hey, what do I know?
But it's the way she's doing it.
I was presented with a Gentle Gardener card for you. And my advice to you today would to just go gently into your life. This isn't a time to be a bull in a china shop or a freight train. This is a time to walk softly and gently and watch what unfolds, because if you go softly and gently and slowly too, by the way, wouldn't hurt you to slow down and catch your breath. You'll experience more, and you'll catch all the little nuances that are going to be very, very important to you right now.
Okay, next is Kim. And Kim, I know I pulled a card for you, but I got a couple of questions that if you're able to answer them down below, and just remind me I said it. I have a JG, John, Jim, George, Jason, Jeff. I'm pretty sure they're dad. And I've got a Michael. And I don't know if they're connected to you or not, but when I looked at your name, that's the first thing that popped into my head. So I'm just going to put it out there. Maybe they are alive. Maybe they are past, first or middle name. If you do recognize any of them, if you could put it down below. And if you do, say yes, which one, dead or alive. Not wanted, maybe. But anyways, just, you know, the poster in the post office, wanted, dead or alive. Okay, I do have a warped sense of humor. Okay, I have the Hierophant for you, Kim. And this is the key to the kingdom for you. And it's almost like you're unlocking something about yourself. Like if you were a widow, you're unlocking widowhood. If you're a dancer and you haven't danced for a while, you're unlocking it. And it's happening this month. Or maybe you're buying a new house and you're unlocking the door. Or to a mystery, to unsolved riddle. But this is, you hold the key. Now use it wisely.
And I was presented with a talisman card for you. And I'm told that you need to watch the signs. Watch for the signs. They're there. You're seeing them. You may not be paying attention to them. But if you watch the signs and follow the direction that they're taking you in, that what you're trying to achieve right now, it'll be achieved a lot easier. There's two roads you can take, and as all of us, and one's a little easier or quite a bit easier than the other. Both roads will take you to where you want to go, but if you slow down and watch the signs right now and follow the signs, you'll get there easier and with much more joy.
So hello, Helena. I have the Two of Wands, and the first thing in my head was beautiful souls coming together, writing their own music, speaking their own speak. Okay, so I don't know if that means you're reuniting your relationship, you're into a new relationship, but basically that is what I heard. So I'm going to say be open. know that you write your future. Whatever you want inside of it, it's going to be up to you, because you are the instrument behind the pen.
Hi, H. I was presented with the Magic Stream card for you. And I don't know who it is. It's a guy in the background, and he's saying, drink deeply of the cool and refreshing waters of life. That this is one of those times in your life where life can be very magical, and to drink deep of it, as you deserve the joy and happiness that comes with it. And also the rewards are just for all the hard work and effort that you put into life. This is one of those times where you see the rewards of it. So drink deeply of the cool, refreshing stream of life.
Okay, so
Brandy.
Brandy. Hello, Brandy. You have the Strength card. And again, not what this card represents, but it almost feels like you're having a problem getting out of bed in the morning. Like, just let me lie in a little longer. Let me enjoy the warmth of the covers and the softness of the pillow and the mattress. Or maybe it could be that it's time to change the mattress. But this is enjoy your relaxation. Take time for yourself. Try to find a quiet space and listen to your own voice. And the 8 represents manifestation. So what you put out there comes back towards you. So be careful of what you wish for, because sometimes when we get it, turns out we don't like it and it's harder to get rid of.
I was presented with the Stormfields card for you. And very clear indication of clear the decks. There's a storm coming. But the good news is that what I see after this little bump in the road, and it's not a big storm, but it's enough of a storm that if you had leaves laying in the yard, it would blow all that fluff out of your life. And after this storm comes a beautiful sunshine. So might be bumpy for the next little while, but hey, it's going to blow over and be fantastic.
All right, Catherine asked, well, Liam said he'll definitely watch Sean with ladders.
Yes, and I made just a ladder up for you today.
And Catherine has asked if we could read for Stacy, her daughter.
Yep.
So I have the 4 of Wands, and the song I heard was Celebrate. And this is also learning how to become a writer. And it's also about really concentrating on where you'd like to see your life and working with flowers or working with horticulture. It seems to be something to me that should draw your attention, and it could also be drawing. But it's also, you're connected to water somehow. So when you're making a decision, always be close to water when you're making a decision.
And Stacy, I was presented with the wishing well card for you. And it really is just that. This is one of those rare times in the universe where wishes can come true fairly easily. I'll say the same thing that D'Arcy said, maybe just a touch differently. Be very careful what you wish for. You are going to get it.
Nice.
So be really clear on what you're wishing for. But this is a time when wishes and dreams can come true.
So, Kayleen. Hi.
Yes, Kayleen.
Okay, so I'm hearing the song with the lyrics, ain't no river wide enough or no mountain high enough.
Ain't no valley low enough
Thank you. And that's
to
what I'm
keep
hearing.
me away from you.
And that's this burden too that you're packing, but let it go, because really there isn't anything that can keep you away from it. So just go ahead, trust your instincts, and know that there isn't any burden strong enough to keep you away from whoever it is or wherever you want to be. It's up to you.
And I was presented with the details card. And if you notice the magnifying glass up there, it says clarity. So it's important to get clarity in things right now and to know that the devil is in the details. So make sure that you're reading the fine print. Make sure you're understanding all the ins and outs. Make sure that you're being clear and communicating all the ins and outs of what you want and don't want. And enjoy the ride. It can be a lot of fun.
Okay. Kathy said she had to leave and didn't hear the reading, but I'm certain if she went back, she'd find it. Yes. I can't remember what I said. Casey said, thank you. Ocean said, you're right. They've been getting a lot of fake requests from someone who guess knows them and has been asking for money, but she keeps blocking them. That's really good. Kathy said, Sean, you favor my mic. That's weird. Amanda said that too. And then Kim answered my question. Yes, the JJ, the Michael, and the Jean have all passed. And yes, I would agree that they are preparing you to keep an eye on your mom. And hopefully she'll pick up, but definitely keep an eye on her. And yes, thank you, Faye. I did think Sandra Murray was on, and I have a card for her. And Sandra, you have the Tower. And this is about change and willing to fall or move with the change, because change is good. I know a lot of us don't think it is, but change is good. And it could be little tiny changes. It doesn't have to be like you're rooting up your house and moving to Texas sort of idea. This is just change, and let it come to you, and whatever feels right, you go with the change. The rest you can put to the side, Sandra, until you feel the need to address it.
Wow, you gapped out there for a moment. Sandra, the Talisman card. And I'm going to agree with D'Arcy that this is a time of change. And the best thing to do is follow the signs. If you slow down and breathe, you will see the signs.
Okay. Helena, that's actually a really interesting question. She was wondering about my card, the two minds that think alike coming together. And she said, could it be her mom and dad coming together again after 18 years apart? I'm going to say I don't think so, but I've been known to be wrong.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you because I actually see them together.
Okay, but it could be some time before they're together. Maybe there's still things they have to discuss.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say there's always a possibility, but I feel like there's still a discussion because I hear someone whispering in my ear. There's still a discussion yet. So I won't rule it out, but it's not quite yet.
Well, both her parents have passed and her mom just recently.
Both her parents? So then it would explain why not just yet.
No.
Okay, because if she just passed, it's going to take her a good week to move into the other portion of the ether.
She passed a while ago, like a month or so ago.
Okay. Well, I heard not just yet, but I don't put it past.
Okay, well, I'll disagree, but we'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right. So, Lynn. Hello. Lynn. I'm playing with the card. 9 of Wands, and this is opportunities opening up where work is concerned, possibility of branching out, finding new work, or even looking at running something from home if you wanted to. And take your time deciding if you're going to work from home. Take your time deciding what it is you're doing and how you're going to expand it, because if you do end up working from home, it will expand.
I was presented with the Moonlight card for you. And it's the lovers in the moonlight. So I'm being told that this is a good time for you to actually go outside at night and enjoy the light of the moon, and to allow your heart to reach out to that special somebody and be open to them, because this is a time when love will touch you.
All right. So, Brandy, you're welcome. Kim, welcome. Catherine, oh, I hope she enjoyed it. Katie, you're welcome as well. And then we have Jessica, hello. Orville, Christy, and those are our next 3. So, Jessica. Hello, Jessica. You have the Fool. And I love this because he's floating on a log in a river, a lake, whatever. And this is a new opportunity coming towards you, because the log to me represents work. It's holding on to something we know. And the feather or the leaf, whichever way you want to look at that one, coming down towards him means new opportunities being presented. And are you open to them? Are you going to turn and look at them at least, or are you going to turn away from them? So be open to new opportunities. And it could be new romance. Whoops.
I was presented with the home card for you, and very clearly this is a good time to be at home for you, a good time to reflect on your life and on who you are, and to understand just how beautiful and powerful you are and what wisdom you've already gained, rather than looking at what you don't have. This is a great time to be looking at what you do have.
All right. So Orville's next. And it's funny because I've read this card before, the moon. And it's the way it fell out. I never realized that there's a crow in the moon. This is a reflection of spirit around you. And I don't know if you got a connection to ravens or crows or magpies, but I would definitely say for you, Orville, they could be a messenger for you. And this is new starts, looking after your diet. The cage is open. You can fly in or fly out. There's nothing holding you back anymore. But trust your spirits, your spirit guides. And on top of that, I would also say the peacock and possum may be connected to you as well.
And I was presented with the One Ring Circus for you. And very clearly being told that you are the ringmaster of your own circus. That know that you're in charge of your life and that you're the one making the decisions, and that the things that are happening because you're choosing them. So think about your choices clearly and carefully, and enjoy the outcome.
Okay, and one other thing. Do you have a drum? Because I feel like you should be drumming. Okay, Christy. Hello, Christy. I have the world for you, honey. And this is literally you come above everything, looking down and saying, these are the changes I'm going to make. Now, November is really going to have a few changes for you, both work and personal. And they're saying that you should really pay attention to them. You may need to get your glasses redone, unless you just did them. And I feel like a grandmother in spirit form is looking after you right now. And know that you're loved.
I was presented with a Field of Dreams card for you. And the statement that came when I flipped this card over is, if you're willing to build it, it will come. So there could be an opportunity for a new business for you, a sideline business opportunity or full-time business opportunity. And if you're willing to do the work to put it together and make it happen, then it will prosper and flourish for you.
Okay. So, Helena, you're welcome. Lynn, you're welcome. Jessica, same to you, honey. And Orville, you need to get your drum out and start using it. I keep hearing you need, and I can hear the heartbeat. So to me, that's the drum. All right. Well, Sean, it looks like that's the end for this evening. So
you're welcome, Christy.
Yeah, Christy, you're welcome. And I hope everyone has a fantastic day tomorrow. It's Wednesday, hump day, yes, headed downhill to the weekend. And Penelope and I will be on tomorrow night at 6:30 PST time, and we hope to see whoever can make it tomorrow. Oh. This is a different Jessica and Lily. Okay. We'll do Jessica and Lily. Jessica wants to know if her spirit guides have anything to say, any messages. My message would be enjoy life. Live it to the fullest, because you never know what tomorrow's going to hold. Look after your health, and remember to let those you love know how much you appreciate and love them.
And as you can see by the name of Protecting Treasure, the important thing now would be to not make any big purchases or anything, but just to, don't hoard your money or anything, but at the same time, be cautious with any big purchases you're going to make.
And Lily, with you, it's sort of a little reverse. This is nesting, storing your money, putting it away, and making sure your wealth is secure. So look after your money. If you've invested in something, pay attention to your investment. And if you're looking to gain new money, then that could be looking at different types of work to bring money towards you, whether it's a craft and you're selling it. But either way, there's money around you and you're nesting with it.
And I was presented with the Sacred Pool card for you. And the Sacred Pool card is about rejuvenation and making things well for yourself. So I'm being told that this would be a really good time for you to get a little bit of extra rest, to actually just take, even if it's just a couple hours one evening, and pamper yourself. Have a bubble bath, whatever it is that you do to pamper you. It'd be really good this week to take the time to do that.
Yeah. Well, once again, everyone, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. And may you have a fantastic night, and may love, joy, and peace find you all in mysterious ways.
Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting us. We really appreciate your time that you spend with us every week. And have an amazing, amazing week. And yes, I am really this tanned. And we'll see you next week.
We were comparing that before the show. I was in the sun yesterday.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay, everyone. Good night.
Have a great evening. Much love. Bye.